Back here to continue the fight. Rudo versus the Tweaker. I'm just kidding. Jabber. Gachiakuta, episode 7. Quite a few seconds go by, and suddenly Jabber just starts screaming. Now the Tweaker mode is in full effect. He comes right at Rudo attacking. A thought comes to Rudo's mind that maybe Chris and Folio may get caught in the crossfire. As Rudo tries to run away, this is where Jabber is keeping up with him. And suddenly, he grasps onto him getting ready to attack. Rudo tries to use his vital instrument. It doesn't work because there's no threat generation. We get to see Rudo throw Jabber instead. Yet again, we get to see Jabber tweak out. Now, Rudo at the same time is sitting there thinking about him, and he suddenly says something kind of interesting. He mentions that Jabber might be a masochist. Afterwards, we're transported back in another Rudo memory, back whenever a bunch of kids called him the same exact thing, and then he has to ask Regido what that means. Once we come back, Rudo says if he's one of those, I have no idea how to beat him. Jabber once again just starts attacking over and over again. As repetitive as it might be, some of these attacks are getting kind of crazy. Rudo's having a little bit of trouble trying to dodge. This eventually puts Jabber in the perfect spot to leap directly at Rudo to take him out for good. Suddenly, a miracle happens. Out of nowhere comes an object flying, and it goes directly into Jabber's back, making him fall over. Stonka be out here saving lives, man. Tag me in. It's about to get serious. After returning from the opening, we get to learn that Zonka's been watching this fight this whole time and trying to get over there. Zonka mentions that Rudo can attack and he can't get around very well, so he has this odd request. Rudo, let me strike you, which the reasoning behind this is maybe that attack will end up getting him closer to his assist staff, which has a further reach. So the plan is on. You have our tweaker back up going on a tweaker attack. A little bit of confusion. Zonka actually gets his weapon in the midst of this moment. And I believe the plan is he's going to try and attack Rudo, and Zonka himself is going to go after the big attack. Kind of funny, but Rudo kind of smarts off to Zonka, fueling some anger, and he goes in for the Rudo attack. Whenever Zonka gets launched for Jabber, he hits him with a huge hit. Our tag team gets ready to go at it again. Meanwhile, Jabber's charging straight at them. Again! But no, they actually pull this off quite a few times. During this spam frenzy, Jabber does gain consciousness. And at the same time, he has a face that's going, oh crap, because he's about to get hit with a big attack. There is no way that he gets excited about seeing Zonka. Just like that, wham, he is down. Zonka immediately falls over. At the same time, Rudo deactivates the Tailsman, and this is where it starts to crumble away. After seeing this Tailsman break down, so does Rudo, and he falls over. At the same time, we get to see Zonka kind of thinking, hey, what is the reasoning behind it disappearing? But at a closer look, the reason why Rudo fell over is he was cut. Zonka looks back over at Jabber, and he is already up. As we're questioning, Zonka asks, how is he able to get back up so soon after getting the beating of a lifetime? And Jabber reveals that in small doses, his left claws can make pain go away. We already knew this, but Jabber has an immunity to his poison. He can last about 10 minutes. And this is the thing, Zonka was about 30 minutes away from being able to be back to normal. But Jabber wants to re-up his dosage. Sadly, Rudo gets took away by Jabber. Jabber just starts running with Rudo, and he gets outside. That's when waiting for them is Rio. We go from oh snap to oh snap. Engine thrust his umbrella straight into his stomach. And the chef here is definitely cooking. We get the shot showing a bunch of other people with Engine. After the cut, here's a better look. Tomi ends up taking quite a few of the members from the cleaners group to go and save Chris and Folio. As the group puts down on Jabber, we get speaking roles for two of the people we haven't heard from yet, the guy with the scar, as well as the big burly guy. The cleaners actually have questions for Jabber, but the thing is, Jabber is not ready to give up. He has to meet his orders, taking back Rudo. As Jabber brings his claws out, he's about to fight. This is when someone grabs him from behind. It's the girl with green hair that's his teammate saying, you need to come back. Actually, it could be Blue, but her name is Kathani. As Jabber starts to resist, we get to see the ridiculous strength that this girl has. What in the TMT? What in the Rick and Morty? So he's just like, okay, I'm done. This girl is something else, but what is this teleportation system they got going on? Okay, man, I'm getting goosebumps. Things are going really crazy here. Rudo has not given up. Jabber's just amazed that he was able to take that dosage. Jabber's gonna be like, yeah, next time we meet. And then he sees Rudo's glove and he notices something about the pattern. You've got something from that series too? What a coincidence. The boss will be happy when he hears this. As the two head into the manhole to get away, we get to hear this won't be the end. Once the lid is on the manhole, it twists and then it just disappears. Now the aftermath, everyone surrounding Chris, and Rudo comes over and he apologizes for wrecking his talisman. He cared about that talisman so much. However, since it was able to help Rudo, he thinks that's great. A lot of people are going to be confused by this episode. They're going to say it's mid just because of the fight. This isn't supposed to be some one shot fight that is supposed to make this massive impact on everyone being like, oh man, this character is so cool. It's more or less showing us, hey, here's an ongoing villain that's going to continuously come back to try and take Rudo. Not only that, you're going to have his group members, I assume, going to be coming after Rudo as well, which is going to be kind of crazy over time, just randomly happening. Now, I wanted to talk about something in this episode. Whenever Chris's talisman disappears, I think I know its purpose. I don't read the manga and I don't look at leaks. My guess is once it serves its purpose, it disappears. I feel like it's that straightforward. Makes too much sense, and I came to realization as soon as I saw it. Bigger thing? Bigger thing in this episode. Man, the series. The guess is the boss has a series of weapons, not weapons, tools, instruments. Instruments. There we go. Vital instruments that is related to the item as well. So that's going to be sick if we ever get to see it. But we haven't even met our own boss, the Cleaners HQ. So a lot to get through still. Overall, this episode is a 9-2 to me. Tell me what you guys' thoughts are on Gachiakuta episode 7. Hope you stay safe, and until next time, peace out.